Hi, did you miss me? Did you miss me? I missed you. I feel like I haven't recorded in like a month or a year or something, but hi, people. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Adiola, and welcome to Bilos TV. So hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on content that I'll be putting out here. Okay. All right. So how are you guys doing? Do you like my scarf? Pretty, right? So I got a couple of scarf from one of my big sisters. She sells scarves. I'm not a scarf person, but recently, she just kind of, you know, encouraged me. Oh, you like it, you should do it. I say, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. So I got a couple of these. They're so pretty. You can see the one on my head too is really pretty. I got 3 and she gave me 2 extra as per her borrowed things. A big sister giving her borrowed things, It's another one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Vintage scarves. Ha! I need to learn how to rock these things. Okay, I'm learning. Okay. I've rocked this and this. So I'm hoping to learn how to, rock the rest of it. But they're really nice vintage scarves. So if you are interested, I'm gonna leave details below in the description box. Okay. All right, let's get down into the business of today. Okay, so I'll be discussing on how to apply, properly apply your foundation and make it look, like a pro. You get what I mean? A lot of people just apply foundation for applying sake. So when we apply foundation, there are a number of things we should have at the back of our mind on how to apply it and how your canvas should look like before applying your foundation. What I mean by canvas is your face. Okay, that's where you're going to be applying your foundation. So what should it look like? How should you prep it before you before you put your foundation, and how should you apply your foundation? Okay, so a lot of mistakes that we make is to drag our foundation. Like you just drag like this. No, it's not supposed to be. So when you drag like this, it doesn't make your foundation last so much. You will probably have a nice, it will probably come out nice, you get, but the longevity of that foundation on your face is what matters. So when you start sweating, you start seeing that the sweat is helping you to wash it away. It's going with the sweat, and then you're feeling like, oh, okay, there are now patches on your face because you didn't properly apply your foundation. I want this video to be as relatable as possible, so I'm just gonna make it the basics, what you need. You don't need, I know you see a lot of makeup tutorials on different kind of prep products, put moisturizer, put this, put that, but just the basics. If you don't have that, you don't have to apply all that to have a good finish of your foundation. You get my point? So just the very basics to help us out and grow. So when you can now apply it very well, then you can now start getting those apply this number of primer, this number of this and that and that and that and that. Okay, so what do you need? Basically, you can either use your brush. I use this Zaron brush, and you can see it's so full. For you to have a good coverage and of your foundation on your face, make sure the foundation brush you're using is this full, and the mouth, like, is not scanty, is not looking scanty. It has to be this full so that it can properly blend into your skin. If you don't have the brush, or another alternative is to use beauty blender. This is already damp, like it has a bit of water in it, that's why it's this swollen. So your beauty blender. Not everybody can work with beauty blender too. I understand that fact, because you don't know how damp it should be, or how to apply, how to use it. You get my point. So it's just safe to say you can use your brush. Just get a foundation brush. It's a lot easy to use when you have the right brush. All right. Okay. So to prep the face, you should have the essential, which is a face primer. Okay, it's important that you apply a face primer on your face before you apply your foundation, and it can be any brand of your choice. I use the Zaron face primer. I'm going to be using this Zaron face primer in this video, and I'm going to be using, sorry, I'm looking for my pond, and I'm going to be using, you know, ponds too, because of my oily, you know, part, the T-zone area. And I'm also going to be using this as my moisturizer, this oil on my face. You don't have to use, this is not a compulsory routine. Okay, it's just something I like, that I do, and it's working for me. So, but it's not something that I would say is compulsory, like it's a compulsory part of your foundation routine. All right. Okay, so let me start. So basically what I do is to have a bit of this here, here, and here, and then I use my hand to, you know, spread it in. Clean hands. So guys, my hands are clean. I already cleaned my hands before starting this video, so make sure your hand is clean, and notice the direction in which I'm you know, rubbing in this oil. So I'm taking it out. What you will realize is that we have hair on our face. Okay, it might not be as visible as, you know, the next person's own, or it might not be that visible, but yes, we have hair on our face, and some people are more hairy than the others. Okay, so and the way your hair falls on your face is typically this way. Okay, so the hair goes like this, not this way. So you can see the hair on my face now. It's going in this direction. All right, it's going in this direction. So what I do is to apply my, you know, my primer and all that to in that direction. So it's slipping this way. You know, like that, you'll be rubbing it like this, and then the whole hair is catching. Then when it wants to go back to its normal form, you start seeing line traces. Okay, because the hair is trying to go back to its form. So I've applied the oil. I'm going to go in with my primer now. I've almost finished all my makeup products, guys. I need to go and restock. I don't know why I've been procrastinating on that. So here, okay, yeah, just apply this one so you can see how I'm applying it in that direction. Yeah, in the direction in which my hair grows. It makes it a lot better. So just evenly apply this. Okay, on your face. Apply your primer on your face. If you have a normal skin or a, you know, dry skin, you know, at this point you're probably okay to apply your foundation. But because, you know, we excrete a lot of oil on the T-zone areas, we have to make sure that it's looking, we're preparing the face, you know, for the foundation to be able to last. And in my previous video, the brow video, I told you that when I'm prepping for my foundation phase, I applied this on my brow. So this is what I'm talking about, because those are the oily parts of my on my face, so I just try to lock it in. I just lock it in properly here. Apply a bit, so not so much, just enough to keep it okay. So at this point my face is prepped. Like I told you, that just the basics, no serere. All right, no serere. It's basically the application I want to teach you, and which can work for you whether you have all those range of moisturizers, primer, setting spray, hydrating mist, all of that. Yes, if you have it and you can use it, but you can have all of that and not still have a good foundation finish. Okay, so I'll be using the Zaron brush, and then I'll be using which of this foundation should I use? Many more. Okay, so this my black is almost finished, so I'm gonna keep it and use Zikel for this training. So maybe in another video too, I'll talk about foundations that I love and the ones that really work for me, for my oily skin. So yeah, I think I'll do a video on that just to share what you can use. So I go in with my brush, just get a bit of it. Like I said earlier, that I apply things in the direction where the air is going. So just basically this is what I do. Then I start to blend it out. You can see that I am not dragging. I am dabbing the foundation into my skin. No dragging. And you see where I started from, so no dragging. What this does is to help the foundation sink into your skin compared to when you drag. So when you apply foundation like this, it doesn't sink into the skin. Yeah, it's just on the surface. You get what I mean? It's just on the surface. It doesn't like go in, so it doesn't stay long. That's why you realize that you sweat and then the whole thing is gone. Yeah, because you didn't dab it in. Instead of dragging, just dab bit by bit. Drag. Sorry, did I say drag? No, don't drag. Like dab. Okay, dab it in. Just dab. And you can see that I'm not applying so much beneath my eye. Like I am not doing that, because typically when you're applying foundation, or let me not say typically because I'm still going to on a regular, probably highlight that place a little bit. And then even if you're not going to highlight, it just makes that part of your face looks bulgy, like it just looks bigger than normal, because you've applied too much foundation beneath the eye. Just, you shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so you're gonna fill it up with your powder and all, so you don't need that much foundation at that part of your eye. You're still going to do your eye makeup, you're still going to line the eye, a lot is still going to go on there, you're still going to comb out your lashes and all that. So you shouldn't have too much foundation down here. Okay, so we're still dabbing here. So dab. So when you're applying your foundation, don't forget to, put it all the way here. Don't ignore your neck. In the corners of your hair. You can see that I'm not dragging. Just dab to. It has to sink in. You know what I mean? It's sinking. So yeah. And then just like that, we are done. Okay? Like, just like that, we're done. So I didn't drag. I didn't drag like this. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it. As I dragged now, the foundation there went with the brush. It's not supposed to be like that. Just dab it in so that it sinks into your skin. This way, even if you sweat, it will drop, but because you have pressed in the foundation into your skin, it won't look like the normal when you just wiped it off, like you're just dragging like this. It won't move with the sweat. You get what I mean? Your skin already has the foundation retained in it, so it won't move. You know what I mean? Okay, so at this point we're basically done. So you can do whatever you want to do next. You want to apply your powder, yes you can. You want to do your eye makeup, you want to contour, you want to highlight, you can do that. But like I said, if you can get a good foundation brush that's this full, excuse me, it will go a long way. And if you can use the beauty blender too, that's fine. You can use it. I interchange between the two depending on my mood and how much time I have. I realize that for me, beauty blender, I have to like take my time to dab it in. For me, for brush, I'm gone within 5 minutes or less. I'm done and I'm out of that place. So I hope this was helpful to you. I really didn't want to make this video long because I wanted it to be short and precise to the point. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you've learned something. Like, please. Share, please. Comment, please. And most definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Well, it's just a click now. It's free. Do you know you are not paying for it? Do you know? You're not paying. It's just to click that button. Chikena. So please click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that when I post videos, you will be notified. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.